Do you know when it called love, when to become one? And I felt like a boom in your arms I call home. Do you know when it called love, when to become one? And I felt like a boom in your arms I call home. It feels like paradise when your hands are in mine. It feels like paradise when I drown into your eyes. Like it feels like paradise when your hands are in mine. It feels like paradise. Do you know when it called love, when to become one? And I felt like a boom in your arms I call home. Do you know when it called love, when to become one? And I felt like a boom in your arms I call home. It feels like paradise when your hands are in mine. It feels like paradise when I drown into your eyes. Like it feels like paradise when your hands are in mine. It feels like paradise.
The dusty roads, they tell a tale where stories rise like the morning gale. Market stalls and a beating heart, lyric cities where the dreams all start. A sky so wide, it's an endless blue. The fields so green, they're calling you. Drums, they echo through the town tonight. Lyric city shining like the northern light. Boda, bodas weave through the street. Life's a rhythm you feel in your feet. Neighbors smile, they always greet. Under the sun where hearts compete. From the riverbanks to the sacred trees, the city hums with endless harmonies. Dreams are sown where the stars convene. Lira's legacy lives unseen. Kids are laughing, their spirits free, chasing joy like birds through the breeze. The elders speak of what used to be. Lyra holds our history. A sky so wide, it's an endless blue. The fields so green, they're calling you. Drums, they echo through the town tonight. Lyric city shining like the north.
evening, beautiful people watching us from Lira City, across Uganda, and everywhere around the world. Welcome to YAMO AKODO on Unity TV, the show that brings you updates, real conversations, community voices, laughter, and so on. I am your girl, Dina Alum, as always. Thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us. Wherever you are watching us from, feel free to interact with us because tonight your voice matters too. Stay tuned because on YAMO AKODO we don't just talk, but we connect. Mana bedo program YAMO AKODO okeliu from Monday to Thursday. Pola karen mo bedo mar bedo ye kan an kede Dina kede Rita Alobo, but since she's not around, I'm the one here. Thank you so much. Wagdo waruno ko atirati ingo ame tiati mere Uganda ame tia konsa na joduch tieye. Uganda Matters Day ame uningeo ni okwero mwaha ni ndwadek medwe ma Michelle oti ho postpone di ko onyo oti ho choro ni no mekwera mero ka nyim pingo en pingo mere na don wano bineno ngola man oti mere ngola me wot na mugongo man oti mera lubere kere balo ame President Museveni ocho aworo gun kobo ni gun penyu tam ibot uboro dong apupat udong dini kede team meda hatale abwol wen ikom tuoya rashu oboro National Epidemic Task Force eka oteka tu imohani chor kwera memwahani oko pod pitutunu ngolo yuba me kwero nino chaden remo man o pimwahani. Actually, it's because of the outbreak of Ebola. Again, very pijame marwin radio, watching televisions. They already know ni Ebola dong tiame tiril pobeda niya medyo tia koba in this Uganda. Obedo gina medong tie gunu chahere ilobo Democratic Republic of Congo ame pola joy ye ikin jo ame awod obedo na mugongo yaye dong umio adwong lobo teka tukere ngola man pien unwere ni jo ame dang bedi a Democratic Republic of Congo tieda bino gine chuban man ame peo romo gengogi ginang they have to attend kitanu gin notimaten kere manamio adwong lobo teka tukere ngola me gengo nino me choro nino me kwero chaden remo ame oboro Matters Day ko anyim nino mere tunichawa ni potpo mohere but jo abedo neno slowly kitame kope Ebola ni tia wot kede kao neno dong tia me petia raj by chani. That's when government nyo enadwong lobo romo moko nina me nyo kara me nyo dwe me mieru kwe kede kwera man poyo ni kwera man obedo chuban nyo kwera me jotimu mwaha me poyo nino me chaden remo Uganda Matters Day. That's why Jolmoni Uganda Matters Day. What do I mean by Nino Mecha Den Remo? Nino Mecha Den Remo obedo nina me jo ujalo kwogi unyo gruporo jalo kwogi meto mejale pito pi Yesu Kristo enomio Jolmoni Uganda Matters Day dang enomio jo poyo nino no pod na hachani akari jo akware wa akari ngagi akari tino wa akari kwai wa ame onywalo wani pod still gin binu kwero nino mecha den remo ni pien wan na den wani wan jo nywalo wa ame unuo nino me kwero cha den remo ni akwera oboro ni Uganda Matters Day ni wan na unuo wan na tu kofa da tu wara dong ngola man ame aduong lobo katu keda worni peu yomo chunjo tutwal but joan yang ere mo yor ngolo nya ko pien you know it's not easy me yini yao ko keti balera kan ite wor ko na habaloro nyo na haba kwene itieni and later on ite winyoni gineti wor yani ngo yore pe I mean your counseling ko it's so painful and I can relate when I was in senior 2 unwo tiwane kede gala mori school nutka long ni interclass competition but interclass competition ni class mono la yitap jame yodiel jame yo gi jame du chame mite you know me cham rio cha as a reward. So I never wanted to miss, but then here comes Nuatia Temo, Nuatia Kwano Keto Bat, a Protestant in your Anglican church, Nuatia Kwano Keto Bat. You know, Jamuka Neka yeah. Dang miro gino pengole etu ti cha boro kare ti kanya nyo kitoka no kagi no ngole you feel bad but relating kede nino mecha den remoni angeoni chunjo keno to but I also feel ni aduong lobo was right me making that decision because ka wini winyo momodnyo joame neno TV joame winyo radio ichani na wano loki report case report meto amede Ebola okelo not in Uganda but in Democratic Republic of Congo over 80 people 80 now to make it worse ngara chela no ya Congo died right here in Uganda so omiodong concern na jote rising that's why joperamo medekede kwera mecha den remoni and Mano Veredang Mohammed Ministry of Health Permanent Secretary Mrs. Diana Atwine Dao Moho Mana bedo giname na moho po bedo kopora me president okatuke de kene for his reasons or something obedo giname na moho so kitame ko bino jo kene da do tiu ya do ko ti yoni over 70 people over 70 jo pierabiro amea wotitiani no do yagi no amo yagi ni from Democratic Republic of Congo DRC amedo no da wogi no ko Kasese district mono ichangabicho diko but because of that teme yokong yo holding yuko chakecha bichi diko naha ichenchabi ta warni kaukoro yo screening gi for Ebola because per warata gun you knowing ni Ebola ti kwene Ebola ti country wo so mona chicheka kwa ho ngola mecha den remo nina me government binumoko pe ni jamo kimong obedo giname jo dushange because kwera ni obedo giname jo yobere ye kare obedo kwera me at least you feel like kawaru namugongo God will do something you feel like namugongo ni kada nyona me pea lego God will do something for me which of course is true and I'm not happy about it but I also wanted to go but due to unavoidable circumstances no me opera mo what but we shall wait niname enaduong loba katukede and joame otimo Mohaman o bino koro ge niname gina katukede then we go penny ko geng katwala pijo ape onyang but jo stopping ka unyo jo choro ko anyim so nina megin romo katukede nina megin binu katukede wanda do binu ye then we go to Namugongo mona chichekere akwa ho water jo Namugongo ame o collapse yo ko yo ingeo Bible lang ko bi jama meti mere loboni Ciao kene dang team era pe berere, ciao kene dang team era pe rachere. And I believe with this, ubedo atema, a bit of atema, ame oba tamoni ikeri kuoni. My me testing your hunger issues because I know you can anger issues, but monubedo ka just a little test. Ame peoteruno ba ginora medong tia dong miro balkon yuko because we know this same celebration will still come back. Kadong po mo kiwanino maybe any day from this year oromo pod mo kiwanino. Either next year is also still there. So just pray hard. Penny miro de giving up on Lego because of ngoti mere. No. Mono better reason na memi ni giving up. Mede Lego ni kita yare Lego kede. And as you also pray, leg dang pilobo Uganda, Ebola is not an easy disease. Ebola bedu tuo mora racha me. Okay, I don't know how I can compare Ebola to the corona, but all I know is that Gindushu, you must wear your mask. Ibet kede sanitizer. Miriti kede sanitizer. It's just like somehow corona. Iti kede mask, iti kede sanitizer. And area ni is not feeling well, you're seeing the signs of Ebola or signs of ginaindo penyaye on that person. Adwong logo dang tia koboni, kaine no koridano no area ni unyo ngeri, go report. Weko bet kere kare me saving undushu ichawa. Mona chichek, pekona chichek tual akwa herekede ngolo yuba me lego chaden remo I report kenne nyo itungu kenne one penyo gino timere ko one tunge yunu ngoa metia timere mono ikom speaker me Uganda, that is Miss Anita Among ame iburudwa para Michelle medwe iburudwa para Michelle tuwa para biro medwe niene 2026 mwahatu miyo perio we are Michelle ogwakuchogo onyo security team joint security team o monyo ture meroto jami merote iyunge kohome chamuchana ikati kome ekweda manen unyo rora man peobedo ginora me monyo timi komgi obedo giname adwong loba yo golo oda me adwong loba me ugolo ame omio kelo ginien meti mere nyo mi ukelo ukelo rara man meti mere nyani tamong umuru chaholi loko atek mone ya chaki medweni ikara meno wilo otoha motoka me otikalongo ni Rolls Royce wako malongi wabe Rolls Royce ame welereti billion adek itonera ngwen eka icheng kuongo president Museveni Dr. Kubon mora me ogacho ni welere 2 million piera dek kiwie dogman tet kelo nyamotama pol amaho yore amen onuo kede lonyo mere yeah now people watching us on Unity TV and you know it's moro kai winyo pata me anami akobini icha moro iromo inabero kerewu itamuni speaker no chene ni kwene yes dang miritam ka indo petam ko ikandu no I don't know but no you have some problems but anyways chene ni itami Anita no kwene now imagine anyways I'm not a politician but Jero ko bange tutu katuta rio katuta di but here comes a speaker ame jero ko bange million piera dek 30 million ni wie abero tamo kit bon mene nani tamo ruhuni kiri kwina meo wili ye jomena mo chate kodi boni yene and then utoha billion adek tonera ngwen utoha. People are rich. I cannot blame Anita Mong because to some extent Angioni, she's working, could be some part of money and I not you kere megine. And not you kere me will jamino. Ichaka dang romberu kope chamuchana amedang tiuka tikomeni. An pengia to 12 when I don't know chenne mere ye. Eto o coach nyo Anita Mong poti ite coach poti security guidance because in Uganda when you carry in Uganda kanoro hiken kao keradori komi ti jabo ranga kariti mobile o yes oramu twei but then you go nyuko under police bail aka go under police bail pete ko penny miering washuko takini washitap no ini better balo. The only thing I made it is to better reporting police, better reporting. Memo kunyo menu tijoni allegations ukere komino pe obedo bal. Now kohome chamo chana ni petikom Anita Mong kao chak ninja investigating or member me parliament ducha me member me 11th parliament. I don't know your idea me ramo doi koma me kom nu dongi and honorable Dina alum o doi kom mere because peo nu kohomoro me chamuchana ikome. I don't know we be a ramo dong kao kobi joa eru investigating kope chamuchana kope chamuchana ni berugina peyot and yina me tinanawa Unity TV no you can witness kope chamuchana attack to 12 oberugina me tia time peda do parliament kiken eto tia timere na borikano dang tia timere ye adang peda do chamuchana berugina me one pe ngochi Berugina dong TOK Uganda and but I thank the government because they are trying with the level best. Mene noni iluenyo gina tek mejo kuchamu chana though payot because jo nyale popat and jo wori wibie with different intentions. Ineno kom jo wibie bino bero bwalo wai pinkano you know what these and the rest it's not easy, but icha wada do yini miya we be query that no pede debe do tamu kope chamu chana. But and to me, kau kobi joa atimi kweda nyoi potoro ikom we be your members of parliament. Ame obedo chamu chana. I don't know. Pangeo joa diaramo dong ikom kinda na umodang nyo pijone no TV jora poneno jo huinyo e radio nyo kano kiken inone police tin ni dang obin utinyo to hand Rolls Royce and nena tia borni police do gamo ko utinyo ko pe utinyo kede we intentions ora raj but Rolls Royce kede Range Rover Honorable Anita Among on your speaker me parliament me parachel policy ogamuko kede Range Rover people watching us on Unity TV Range Rover pobero to hayot now medon Rolls Royce iwie generally pobero chena yot but Chawarang, I can just say Anita to you. Could be it's part of her salary. I'm not against her. I'm not against the government. But Nuradong, Chamoromiri, you do your critical thinking, psycho-wise. Kako be chamokatu chel. Chamoro ini ramno ngatoro tu bedabal. So Range Rover adoro chohewa kede Rolls Royce adoro chohere me parliament Anita Mong otero doko yet kwata bili pe konyo I kweda me chamo chana ame oyimo ikome na ni tamong Nyuruni, there's also a possibility me otohani idwogo boranita that's yunge kweda mona bedi yunge kweda there's also a possibility me otoki mere Rolls Royce kede Range Rover mere ni idwogo mono kanyo ikweda uchimo nyuruni en pe ubeda chamu chana unyo po timo chamu chana moro kanoro kiken amaha motoha magidang kede amaha program ka toha an chimma nita mong dadong pe borwan nere chimma nita mong pe borwan nere kita medong en tite gwaka polishi ni chimere dong pe borre monu du shuti mereka iyunge chawe ano noki kenna meno chwalo kede ngech mewe kuchu mere pidok kom machalo adorot chokere me parliament iyunge tich pe mwaka bichu karo hangech so nyurone atemo daneno nyurone chao kene kanwa nita po chwalo duane unyo somehow da pero mutingu nyameni yeah but it's good you know with the investigations police knows how they do their things and kita medango tero kede jameni is also a good thing and kada de chimo kwanyu ko it will be hard for her to make communications some unnecessary communications now atedong penyo why would she step down gun en now no miro bede yakina jame adohi ko mere you don't just hurry up me dropping down ko nyome bololor ko kitu at least you still defend yourself somehow I don't know why Annette Among is not defending herself but somehow onumiero en be defending herself Ikom allegations ame ukeri komeni but let's wait because gine Coffeecom Annette Anita Mong Port Peotum and it's still eating up ibala Annette Anita Mong nyo ikwena mere ni Anita Mong ukoboni iyunge pepenyo tam kede luodoro yikwo mere eni nuoni miero wek chu mano ko pimara kede wora me itie kede I compare me NRM so Annette Among loves NRM party and kado ineno kwedo upupenyo tam nyo ulwodoro yikwo mere could be engeo gere kwa ni bedo koyo and kada dong oye me stepping down wano keneni luda dong yero ye kede because it's not easy it's not easy to lose a position that is what I know it's not easy to lose a position not only in parliament but kakanoro kikeniti it's not easy to lose a title I'm telling you for instance let's say you're loini headmistress on your headmaster my Abolo Neno Primary School, St. Catherine Girls Senior Secondary School, and Ginotete Makaralaj. Took when you from head teacher back to better point. From head teacher back to better, not even deputy head teacher to better point. It feels so bad. It really feels so bad to lose that title. But Anita Bong has given up. Oh, she has completely given up. And she is much willing me supporting ngata mete chuitere that is Jacob Oboth amete amako bendera me NRM me chung me bedo adoro chohere me parliament adoro chohere me Uganda so usually if Oboth Jacob Oboth ubedo adoro chohere me Uganda Anita Annette Among adong as a woman MP, adong as a woman member of parliament, Mebukedia district, and Oboth Tebedo as speaker. Onyo ador ochi here. Me Uganda. It's not an easy thing, but she knows her reasons. And her dropping or her stepping down is also a sign in a long way. But keweko as time goes, one of binu medekele keli wu ngoa metia timere. Ikome ngoa metia timere ikome kitame Anet Anita Mong kede ngoa eno loho ngoa President Museveni loho ngoa me Jo ame tia chwako both loho, and the rest we shall bring for you all the details. But bed kuni nyoni parang jani parang pobinyo speaker pe nyo something, but speaker wa ame wano nyoni or drop yung ko or step yung ko down, and the kia chwako ngata metia PM kede ngata menu tia wo PM kede man Jacob Oboth tie Anita ti in full support of Oboth me wotero kakare. Now imagine this. It's also my pleasure ka Oboth bino karo no ngato kiken bino karo me beda dorot chohere me Uganda because tell am your luck. Not only the same person every year, the same person every month, the same person everywhere. Tell them your luck. And I'm glad. I am so excited the decision Anita Mong Omohoni. But let's wait and see. In politics, we don't better loha somehow. Romo Polukinoro Dr. Quero now stepping down. For this while, from today onwards, inyunge kwena mera eno chwalo ni. Kong wano kuru kong, I will make sure actually all the updates concerning Anita Mong and what's going on in Parliament, in the 12th Parliament, because kaunu jo yera Anita Mong parliament ma pari arioni nuro endong do hati dong mo kia bichukene, but we shall wait and see, because politicians wigi bedu bala chawa, wigi wira bala chawa. So let's wait and see. But also ipatu kene hame is so amazing, but also not amazing. Muazi dang doh ko ni onyo ni Anita Mong do numier kom dong wek tu da numier dong kwanya dong atwali I position no ke na hibedu MP. Imagine ka kodo keti assuming kopa muhozi ni yo kero kwetich. I don't know no pa beda yote speaker Anita Mong onyo former speaker Anita Mong nupa beda yote tutwal, but we shall see how the decisions will be made, because Mwozi Decha Moro he speaks sense, and he has sense, and we shall wait, because to me kitamen Anita Mong timekere ni dang pebe ananua nena wa numero en kodite meni iyunge dong yera nyunge dong yera adoro ti here nyo speaker me Uganda ko numero en kodite mere ni iye pecha hoko before mono nang minen bara chamuchana, and I think that's the reason no mi yo nene ba ngato beda chamuchana nyo ngata me ti timo nyo tia timo chamuchana Engeo oba kauti malo is also good, but kitame obauti kere malo you need to know how to control it. Ticha moro obara mo tingi malo gikom tingi mo bounty malo ni kada hayindo hiti tiere mala teha you will never last in that position. You will not last. So cow bounty malo in this world, know how to treat others, know how to do your things. Yindok pe tiere malo lo kateha teha. Cow bounty malo, behave yourself, konjo kene. Pogengere will expensive things. Yes, we like expensive things, but know when to handle your wealth. And I think that's the reason name okele anet anita mong kodi peho na mentia waryani. As time goes, or as days goes, or as weeks, months goes, we shall make sure okele all the updates about our dear speaker Annette Anita Among, or our former speaker Annette Anita Among. Let's go for a commercial break and we come back.
Do you know when it called love, when to become one? And I felt like a boom in your arms, I called home. Do you know when it called love, when to become one? And I felt like a boom in your arms, I call home. It feels like paradise when your hands are in mine. It feels like paradise when I drown into your eyes. Like it feels like paradise when your hands are in mine. It feels like paradise.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. It's still program YAMO AKODO. Ame wanokele ukare kare. Itung kene podi still on updates. Ruame matuko ikin mon kede bolotie yero malo kede patiente piara dek. We are dek 12 ilobo Uganda ikom kare man. This is something serious and it really shocked me. Me when you nahani mon tida matuko, just like just like cho mekare man. It really shocked me. And reporter me okato about Uganda alcohol status report. Me mwa hatutumia re piera we bishel. Ochwalo ho ichohere achel ame otimere ichia beach. Uchambi chukarni tia tituni onywale melobo Uganda ikingi mon kede bolo tia matuko iruoma malo udosho ilobo me Uganda man ameo mi otich me yotkom ochaho bedo iluorko. This is funny but also not funny. And a report man tia chimuni chotia matuko chotia matuko welgi tiewi romalo nahat patiente piera ngwemi abishal itonera chel bedni otedera me bedi wang kwanga papat aye pod tie aloyo imatuko kede piera bishwerio itonera bishel twal report mandang tia chimuni monayach ametia matuko welgi tiewi romalo kede patienti piera dek itonera boro twal ilobo Uganda ameomi otich meyot kom ochaho nyutulworo gyuko ikom yot komotina me anywalo iyanyim. Hi. Dear viewers, I'm shocked, but it's reality. It's reality. So, icha moroka penyuya. Why are we drinking alcohol that much? Yes, with some few interactions I've made, alo bere kede kop me matukon. Iwinyo ngatora gaminia ana marukon me get to stress. Amarukon to gain confidence. Amarukon to feel good. Amarukon to just be happy. And pingo ko de jamani do show me I don't know. Jokene Maroko to get courage. I remember um, when we went for NERA interview. Ikarame NERA tiatimu interview gi National Identification and Registration Authority. A major team applying. So we were called Mewotimo interview. And I was shocked because when we went for the interview, there was this guy, man. You know what? Dina ankapa maroko. A better luo. A gufu better better angeona halok. Imagine that. So this guy, gubu konko. Now, I made don't want to call interview. I don't do because luo chele water. And you answer questions ameja penyikere wobini no mer completely da omer tenino ko peni omer wante be da tuolo omer tenino ko now kada okobo ni ko gives you courage ko mi ngeolok mana do mar ko te mete buru ko dang tenino ko dang pete timo do na interview and the disqualifying ano ko ni wasn't that the worst part of alcohol? Adong chwero chwenya lo ngomi umonti amatuko jani dadonga karna hachoko. Why? And to make the matter worse, mona yacha kenti amatuko aroma bully broma cho. Why? Must you drink alcohol? Kayach. I'm gonna put payaj, that's why and pangyo. But I'm asking, must you drink alcohol? Kayaj. Even if payaj, if you're stressed up, because no wimpo la jomar ko bonia ko kero stress. And there was a day I'm anatemo ko kero stress. There was a day I'm atemo, you know, muze now die we are. And then ngoen ka tia da yin nyer pe gam doge akari ngeo ni gina entia lo yeni yini temo nyope temo yin nyer pe gam barana te ngeo I'm this person America ma ya what you're quarreling about and pe ngeo da pe tia ngeo agam ko ako ko ni yan pe tia ngeo gina yiti ko bono. So my dad approached me and you know he asked me kinu pa ye chada. I was confused. So the only reply I gave him was that my viewers, this brought an issue. He said what he wanted to say whole. So he at a one. But I cried. And yes, kita do joko be you know, me get stress, you know, makes you feel good. Ada mato ko for the first time in history. Ada mato ko amaru ko damaru over. Inyo ngatu me. Ciao aro bedu. Tengwen yu ko makena kiti. Tako boni Jenny nang stress ngo museo timu nenu ruenyo ko. Imagine. Yeah, wang, yes, angioni weirda wilo kwa ye. And America put it nothing changed. Could be ko chamor kero stress a jokene, yeah, I'm not against ko. Because the chamor doctor I'm recommending in ni mat ko. Due to pekimogan unity kede, pehomogo mayot ko mamenu unity kede. Doctor I'm recommending in ni mat ko, but tikita me jokene mat ko. You are right. Kope gino le kare neno donyo ko ho. like copy coin and do you and the worst thing montia matu rama bulu you are right in Uganda penny lance abridjan kanya choli nyo iteso nyo kwene in Uganda alone no bedo ikweda me jotimo jote katukede and it's something becoming very common, it's becoming rampant. Maybe kitty people ramo controlling, but to me, yes, con is not bad. Con is not bad, but lobo kita ini mato kede. Lobo kita ini mato kede con kede ngoy mati ye con. Like drama recommending ini. Umad gini koni. I don't blame them. Ina wanu na hati chuba amora. Doctor recommending any mat con. Yes, but nutia mato according to kopa doctor nyo kopa dahatal. Eto petia mati miri mere kai ko miri mere chuba anu miro dongulare, but due to unavoidable circumstances. Eno mi wentia mato ko dang maro as prescribed because inyo yat ka mi dahatal. They give you prescriptions. And the rest. So, and ngata meo data lo prescribing and matukon. Maro kita meo prescribing and kede. But now imagine daho matukon. In fact, jono wigi wila po medo. Nyukuchoka lemo na yani jodung tia matukon na hayo bial query. And yes, which of course it's happening. And remember, just today. Pa mahoka video mere, but today unwacha ya yulang house coming back on my way atenwongo daho noricho daho my dear viewers and people watching Unity TV. I got a lady kakane ni yene kakane ni tiu waneko tia chwera meo mol na hewai kan en tia chwera da mol na hewai potiu ma ho chupa coin chie dang tia loka me yakina cho tia la na lokicho. I was like, what? No, it had been a story me kon me mon tia matuni. Nano de teko be what? So what is happening? Like what is happening in Uganda? I don't get it. Ngo mi mon tia matu ko a report speed the right nyo you are right to twa. What is happening? What exactly is happening in Uganda? I don't get it. Because kauno ginoro peti ati mera rach. Onumiero matukon pebedata. Yes, bulu get around matukon. You know, kwame bulu and the rest. Ina tauni koi gine kon koi na bill jokene timo because of group influence, jokene timo because of anything they want, as long as amaro. But kong before yini maro to that extent adong imara medong ao kodo na hinyusi think ni Koana matni, what will I benefit from it? Because the chamoro you come that one pay but we tend to go out and drink alcohol. Adang danoka po mar noti kwena tek. And in the process of drinking, you get drunk in the morning, you wake up. Ichahabongo million arioni la harioni mara noti chao. It's good there, it's gone. Imaroka kon. What do we call that? We call it loss, not profit. Yes, profit gero beri chai matucha. Baracha ade bong chao ni dong chenne pay. That is loss. It's a total loss. It's a total loss. And kene na mumod mon tia matukon duong balo buluko. What is happening, honestly, ladies, women? I'm also a lady, and yeah, somehow I know how it feels. People marogi rekon. Alo kede what's happening. Eto nge yore me matukoni po ge matukon. I'm not here this evening me koni we hukon bedi pe jakutin peda no ngati matukon. Who am I to say that? But I'm just here to say ni reduce on the level of kon ini mato. Mat kon ame ngeoni kai maro. You wake up in the morning and say yeah, I have something in the pocket still. Oh, mat ko ni. Maybe you will go there and atayete willy. And yes, take joy. I know, yeah. I have something in the pocket, I have my money, everything is there, nothing is gone. To pay mat ko you wake up in the morning. And I remember my sister in Amara war Amazon. She met a guy. Dang pengyo na halo na ni nuoni. Pengyo. No. Tell what? And by the way, dear viewers, me I don't know Nyinko. I don't know Nyinko. But sister na take hi girls, what would you like to drink? An pangyo Nyinko an kono danu pa war. Ten wangamina cha take de awate mora. Awate cha take bukome la hario. An pangyo nye pijame gere marko abe ngyo kome la hario kit kono. Then sister Nani tepe you call me 150,000. Toko niloni migi chenne. This guy po ye. Miogi ko. And te dang clear yonko. Imagine mat call me 150. Chupa chel keni dang tie ko. My sister woke up. Ucho ko me ni Amazon kuno. Te dok chako ko ada hai marcha. Imagine. Te chako dok koko. Chienne me koi marcha. Lacheli would do for me something. Imagine now you're regretting after good. Baworo, you were supposed to do something. Me regretting. In fact, Chene Jakaina no convincing ata welegikonia be. She would have been having 150,000. Ichao mere diku. More no what you lost, not you profit. So why are we drinking alcohol like this? And to make it worse, ladies, what's happening? I know we all have issues, we all have problems, but know how to control your problem. To me, I feel like is just some excitement. You feel like you're happy and you know you're very happy. You feel like, moving around, taking something. Yes, what will look quite a matter out of happiness. But you can do matter we are chemo. We are chemo. It is not easy. It's something very bad. And I think that's the reason of me Ogino Donyo. The whole Uganda, ladies matoko more than even men. Montia matoko rama kere bolo. That news is not bad. And but anyways, moro joti we love but if you love your country, I don't think there's a reason your country name bedo balle like kita do meg what you balle kere koni ruame matuko ikin mon kere bulu dia yiro malo kere paciente piara de actual and kore news ini winyo kwere. Because an gira chake mwahania me nyo ana ye pa nyanka pa winya nyo pa winyo ka radio maybe pa watching. Yina jere winyo kore news ni kwene ni mato ko kin mon kere bulu dong rometu yir mal dange pasen piera de actual. Where? Which country in this world? Kape Uganda kikin. Uganda is a very good country. Yes, though you know Uganda in different ways. But Uganda is a very good country, and to me, I appreciate my parents, Menywala, in Uganda. You say, Uganda can. But to some extent, I appreciate my parents. In fact, I appreciate God. Meketa in this Uganda because it knows its reason. But these informations are coming, this bad news, it's not good. It is not good at all. So let's try to control all these things very, very, very well and as soon as possible. I'm not saying nyo dado ngato pa biti mikwera ni matuko rome matuko Uganda dong tiu dok pingi patient ya para beach chakenda do pe winyu mono. But you personally, as you try to control yourself kaiti matuko because you can take the families, you can take the some things to do like teach. Kaini maro ko ate when you teach ko. You will regret it after. Mono no better loss ame inuo. And kaini maro ko ite when you kwon you ko your family will suffer the loss. Yini won't come no talk, but put loss no megi because no loss of knowing with family ni. No, it's not good. Mat ko you are a bear. Tegwa kukwoni. Uganda here is a good country, but you should also know life is short, and taking it as life is short, don't use the advantage when you go a life is short in life is short and you do anything you want. Bible lang ko ni chamgire ko, but remember the judgment day. Bible ko ni champo, but remember the judgment day. So don't go for doing your things. Pay for you the judgment day. That is those are the only updates as we close tonight's edition of YAMO AKODO. Thank you so much for being part of the family. Your support, your messages and voices keep this show alive. Man for a better program YAMO AKODO ye work we anen messages who me unichwalo work that one so that you also feel good because dano ka inpekwano SMS and your messages that person next time peabedo when you're interested in the program. But I am going to read your messages, 1 or 2 or 3 messages, and I get offline. Kwena machel nyo iware ga machel ngata me otika longni ongol Walter angol Walter okowoni among akwoba. I don't know Walter pangyo ka mom bedakwo, but government will decide. For now, one peramodang only, Aneta monko poko, new bedakwo, yin ka umaki yotoko niya, ini ikoba mom bedakwo. Akwo merene yini kwene, iko boningo, ginada yini kobupeye. So, yes, uramoda ye, but it's your comment. Thank you so much for your comment. Ngatu kenete koni, wanotedero lao cholo, wanotedera me lao cholo, tia me ochir, rayo cholo, tia mo ochir wako. I know, I feel your pain, bro. Angone rayo cholo gira tia mo ochir wako, and but for now, wando woruno ingo ametia timere no, because Pedadorong, Kanoni, from your comments, and Kanoni me, Honorable Hanet Anita Mong, Ichingu, I don't know, Kitano Uni handling and Kere, but from the look of your comments, Onoeramo ter meo, Kelo Yumra, Hono Poda Tamula, no knock. Me anet no doramo bed attack a law, but po mahuno chihichiwa, and let's don't judge. Oweke wono gamente, new abumente, kare. To judge this, weki police kare to investigate this, because angoni berugin naginti ati michani. Let's give them time. Megini timoti jirang achalawa joyeroge. From me to you, Dina Alum, and the entire team at Unity TV, we wish you a peaceful evening. Keep supporting one another. Stay informed. Stay tuned. Until next time, YAMO AKODO still continues. Thank you.
Do you know when it called love, when two become one? And I felt like a boom in your arms, I call home. Do you know when it called love, when two become one? When your hands are in mine, it feels like paradise. When I drown into your eyes, like it feels like paradise.